All right. Sorry about taking a while to get started. Just ended up having a lot of stuff to take care of. Right up to when I would have normally started. But anyways. Alright, Crash, come on. Hey. Let's try to get this one actually done now. Nice. I'm not gonna do the one secret level right away. And I don't think I got all those boxes, but that's fine. I can do another run. This one's going pretty good as far as placing. Shit. And way to choke. Can't turn worth shit. Come on. There we go. Glass crystal. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute so I don't have anyone to crash into while I go collect boxes. Okay. I said I'd do it so I don't have anyone to crash into, but apparently this guy sucks at driving. Okay. Oh, apparently there's the brake button. I thought it was just go or not go. Granted, that's usually how I play anyways, is go or not go breaks for chumps. Okay. There is 6 more. 5 more. One more. There it is. Didn't even come in last. Barely. But hey, got the gem. And we'll go ahead and get the relic out of the way while we're here. I think I'll do the same thing and hold back at the beginning in order to have the other cars get out of my way. Which reminds me, I didn't do my Duolingo yet today. Oops, wrong one. I like the things landing is so loud that you can hear it from literally anywhere on the level. Dang, the controller is vibrating like crazy. Alrighty. Oh, well, you know they lap you. Looks like I waited too long. I didn't even know it was a loop. Anyways. Wait, what? Apparently the real secret to winning these is to wait for everyone to lap you so that that way you can suddenly jump up a ton of places. I think the Sapphire was 125 for this level, so we're making good time. Shit. That's not what you want to do on a time trial, believe it or not. We're gonna be cutting this close, and I don't think I'm getting the gold. Start trial. And we'll call that good. Although, now that I think about it, I didn't see any... never mind. They still exist. I was about to say that I thought the cars might have actually despawned as part of the time trial. And no, they did not. I don't think I got all 4 there. Nope, I did. Okay. Yeah, this is another reset the race one. At least I don't have to go all the way back to the warp room. Cool. That is probably grounds for a reset, but sure. That's definitely grounds for a reset. I'm not good enough at these to really want to leave even just small errors like that in. That extra second or two from that box might actually end up coming in real fucking handy. Okay, but at least it didn't crash into the guy afterwards. Only got one of those ones. Just barely. That sucked. A couple more tries before I just move on. So I do not have to do this right now. I've just been liking getting the relics that I know I can get right out the gate. Come on. Back on the road. Please. Missed a box, but I don't care at this point. Got that one. Shame you can't reset while you're in free fall. And I know the end's right fucking here. So it's really a shame missing out like that. How come they don't get massive slowdowns when they go off-roading? I guess they also don't get a speed boost from the boosty panels, but... So I'm the main character. Doesn't make a ton of sense that you turn better in the air than you do on the ground, but whatever. I don't do physics, so... Come on. That's good enough for the Sapphire. Which is good enough for me. Watch be like 10 milliseconds off the gold. Nope, 2 whole seconds off the gold. So I'm not too shook up about that. Okay. High time. Got the purple gem here. And I know we've seen where it goes, I just don't remember what level it was. I think it was the tomb level on this section. The Egyptian tomb level. Nope. I was getting ready to try to just jump that gap. Also, I haven't mentioned it before, but the timing for a double jump is actually a little bit strict. Like, you can't just pocket it for any point of your jump. It has to come at the top of your jump. So it's not the best for long jumps, especially combined with its whole momentum eating thing. Nice. I do not know what the requirement for the purple gem is. Hopefully it's not just deathless, considering I've already died. That's fine. 6, 8, 10. 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, it's deathless. Beans. Well, hopefully you don't need any boxes from over there. Dang, that's a loud sword throw. Should have gotten the box before the fruit, but oh well. Kind of looked like you could go further back there. But no. Okay, that's all the boxes. Good enough for me. We'll come back and do a quick run to get through the Deathless route. Not doing time trial yet, because it's a regular level, and we can't run yet. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, you can still do the weird crouch thing. Also, I didn't know that the flying carpet followed your movement along the one axis. It's probably the Y. No, that's the Z. Y is uppy downy. Z is inny outy. And X is lefty righty. I know they're throwing like urns of oil, but I remember thinking they were throwing like pears or something as a kid. You know there won't be any real boxes along here. There might be metal ones, like the old metal checkpoint. God. Just like something caught my throat. That felt different than the rest of my coughing I've had over the last couple of weeks. Purple gem. It was... no. Dynamite. I guess it was in the zone before this. That needed the... Tomb time. I did not want that. Well, that's real unfortunate. And good to know that you can collect those with a belly flop. We still need to go for every box, since you can't get every box without going down a hard path. I like that TNT just now explode when they're off screen and or not when they're off screen and have their timer going. Was what I was trying to say and then got proved wrong on immediately. Why did that one break instantly? Cool. Well, at least the monkey's happy. Oops. Cool. Pretty sure I did the exact same thing last time I tried to do this level. So I think those are only dangerous if you're there when they first pop out. Which makes sense. Crash may not be smart, but he at least can go between spears. Yeah. Also, why is there oil in an Egyptian tomb? There's the gem. But there were still boxes, and we're gonna have to, while this is connecting back to the main path, I'm pretty sure we need to backtrack to get boxes. Owen. Thankfully, enemies don't turn around. And these boxes are gonna suck to get now. That was probably a mistake. Ooh. Backtracking through a level just sucks. So much butt. I may be breaking these along my way so I at least offset all the lives I'm gonna lose. Okay, a couple more of those and we'll just get the game to take pity on us. Okay. I think we're almost to the port though. Yes. Okay, now not just to not die on the way back. Okay. Okay, maybe these won't suck today. Just need to do a crouch double jump. And that's all the boxes. Now we've got two more jumps and then we're done. Cool. Okay, good, they're both there. I was about to be very mad that there was only one gem. Double header. I think that's a soccer thing, but I'm American, so.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
Prove it. Right, you don't kill those ones, you just knock them over. They're too dummy thick to pick themselves back up. Excuse me, frogs. Also, I don't know if that actually hurt. They can actually hurt you. It looks like they just push you away. But not about to go find out. Okay, nice. Didn't even just turn on the TNT doing that. Real quick, I'm just gonna double check there's nothing I missed back in that pond. This isn't me being sneaky with the little secret. No, it was me legitimately making sure I didn't forget anything. I remember always liking this theme of levels, the medieval fantasy ones, because I've always loved fantasy since I was a kid. So, Western fantasy. That's not true, all fantasy, really. Okay. Didn't want to set those off and accidentally destroy this wooden spring box. Okay, that's all 30 in here. Another life. I don't remember there being a gap in any of the railways on the bridge. So I was halfway expecting that to be a secret that I didn't remember. They can kill you. I don't know why I bounced off the one that one time then. Must have just hit his body and not his attack. And it's these guys that are why the level's called Doubleheader. If you didn't pick up on that before. Because they got two heads. On to the next boss. Dr. Entropy. I mean, Entropy. I could have sworn there was an H in his name. But no, it's just Tropy.
Ah, you little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time you've done it.
Vaguely German scientist? I liked
Now
his
you're
design
on
of
my
having a
time, you
tuning
little
fork.
skunk. Give me the crystals.
Even though tuning forks don't really have anything to do with um uh, uh blocks or time. So you avoid his attacks, then he accidentally makes a bridge and stuns himself, then you hit him, and the game crashes. I mean, he teleports to the other side, and repeat. And honestly, the only attacks of his that are hard to dodge are the little fireball things. Boing. Sproing. Boing. I guess it's not the same pattern every single time. Okay, the they can go high. Or at least the second one's not the same pattern every time. Gosh darn it. I never had trouble with this boss in the past. What's up? Oh, first one can be a different pattern too. There we go. Now on to the next section to die on.
My time is up. But yours soon will be too.
Death Tornado Spin. To spin longer and faster, or to glide while in the air. Hop until you pop up a lung. Press square button repeatedly. Or X if you're playing on the wrong branded controller.
You insolent, insignificant morons! By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave risk! Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Nothing bad will happen, probably. So yeah, you can do that now. More useful than the big floppa. Only have 6 relics, so no new level. Yeah. Sphinxinator. The limit of the jump you can make in this. Okay, metal checkpoint means there's no boxes other than maybe nitro along here. Or that we've already met back up with the main route. That was weird. It's a good thing most enemies can't look backwards. I don't think you can kill these without the next power-up, and even then I'm not convinced that it can as well. Okay. Barely jumped out of midair on that one. I should have saved this checkpoint for coming back. Since you get a metal checkpoint right after, at the end of the other path. Not much further now. I could have made it, but better safe than sorry. Ow. Thanks for clearing the way, buddy. You know, I haven't done it today, so... Okay, so we need blue gem for this one. Ah, my nose. Okay, that is a lot of TNT. Don't spin TNT. It will not end well. Can't crouch, can't spin, can't jump on the travel platform. Well, there's no any boxes. Well, that's rude. He broke the box and didn't give me the fruit from it. This is... yeah, this is after backtracking. Shouldn't have to do this again. Yep. What else have I been up to? Not a ton. Still just trying to find a job. And just having the damnedest time doing it. Not caught up on One Piece. I'm as far as I can get right now because I don't have the guts to pirate, ironically enough. And Netflix has a huge gap in what they have, and I don't have Crunchyroll. And I've just been leeching off of my family's Netflix account to try and catch up. So I'm in the middle of Whole Cake Island. And then there's just a huge gap straight to Egghead, where I'm at. Like, it goes from episode 800 something to episode 1000 something on Netflix. And I refuse to watch the live action one. Like, sure, some shots from it I've seen look good, but I don't know. The idea of Stretchy Man CG for the majority of the action sequences doesn't really appeal to me. Well. I watched the pilot for Steel Ball Run the other day. It's pretty good. Kind of strange that it's been like it's been a little while since I'm missing 5 boxes. Kind of strange that it's been over a week and there hasn't been another episode yet, and I guess you need a blue gem to be able to get everything. There's still a couple more kinds of gimmick levels we haven't seen yet. Like this one. Another Coco gimmick level. Bye bye blimps. I could have sworn these were crash levels though. Oh well. The gimmick is still not fun. The goal is to shoot down all the blimps, and then all the boxes on the level are dangling from balloons. And for the most part, if you pop the balloon, it counts as breaking the box, I think. But you don't get the treats from within the box. Also, you cannot fly any faster. You can do cute little spins, and you can shoot your gun, and you can take damage. There will occasionally be balloons with white balloons that, you know, violate Geneva Convention. That you can break to get health back. But yeah, see? Geneva Convention breaking balloons. It's such a stupid fucking rule. think the box will normally have a life in it, so if you're not missing any health, it's not a bad idea to go for the box instead of the balloon, because it's the balloon that heals you. The box just will have like a life in it. But that's just the thing, because I was missing health. There's one more balloon way over there. Box. Sure hope that's a health balloon. Sure looks like it. Well, don't matter. Dead. I sure hope they don't make an entire boss fight out of this kind of level. Not that this level isn't the most fun thing ever. I would also like to point out that this isn't like a silly fruit machine gun or anything. This is just a legitimate machine gun on an airplane. Okay. Okay, that's the boxes. And that's the blimps. Like I said, sure hope they don't make an entire boss fight out of this kind of level. Bye bye, blimps. Alright, what's time? 109. And I'm pretty sure you can't fly faster. Oh, diving makes you go faster. I'm missing a blimp somewhere. Probably way behind me. Yep, right there. And I think time was 109, so... Are you able to soften any up beforehand? Slash immediately take one out of commission before you grab the plot? Survey says no. Well, come on, shoot me down. Come on. Thank you. We want to get as many long-range shots off as we can. Can you, can you not? Okay, 56 seconds. Was that good enough for gold? It sure was. Ah. Tell no tales. Oh boy, another Coco level. Wonder if this is leading up to something. But yay, more wave race. My favorite. Any more boxes before I move on? Nope. Okay. Never really played any Wave Race or Jet Moto as a kid, I don't think. But if they were anything like this, I would not have liked them. That's not true. This is much worse because, you know, it's not a game from the ground up built around jet ski racing. Looks extra lives just out of bounds there. I missed. Cool. Oh, right. Had Aku Aku still. Nice. Thank you. Excuse me, Mr. Shark. Yeah. $34, and I don't think I've missed any. An extra life under the water, which means the water has to be low there, and you have to be going fast off the ramp to land underwater, or to go underwater when you splash down. Oh well. It's just one extra life. I'm not about to waste 20 minutes trying to get it. Ah! Couldn't have gotten any closer without dying if I tried. Whoa, you can do like backflips? Okay, 9 more. Excuse me, shark. I hope I didn't just miss any boxes there. I missed some boxes there. Would you believe it? Or somewhere. Well, at least I don't have to go against the camera the entire time I'm backtracking. I don't think I can backtrack anymore. Also, that looks like the boxes over there. It was not boxes, it was more red buoys. can backtrack more. The real annoying part is that I'm gonna have, if I die, I'm gonna have to backtrack even more. Now, if I were 5 kinda out of the way boxes, where would I be? Kinda out of the way, I suppose. Maybe over here, since I was more focused on those ramps. Yeah, there's one at least. There's 2. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So that's not awful amounts of backtracking. Still not good. Okay, that's everyone. Now just make it back alive. Okay. No, don't hit boat. Excuse me, my fine gentleman. You know what? I'll take it. Don't have to be rootin' tootin' cowboy. Sometimes you just gotta be an alive cowboy, and that's alright. Alrighty. As always, because I hate these, and I feel like punishing myself, I guess we're going for the time trial. 142, that's a lot of time. Good. Come on. Spyro had camera control. Why can't you have camera control, Crash 3? I would not be able to do this in real life. I suffered from motion sickness too badly. Jet skis would kill me. That and I'm allergic to pirates. That last part was a joke. It's actually a pirate intolerance. Not perfect, but good enough for us. I keep wanting to call it silver, it's sapphire. How much better would we have had to do? A lot better for gold. And that's okay. Future Frenzy and Tomb Waiter. Well, we do need the blue gem for a level, so let's go try to get it.
So, Crash Bandicoot, we meet again. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I've made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
Creepy voice. I'm the guy with a rocket sticking out of his cranium. Bug. Right. Can't swim here. Don't have my scuba gear. So we gotta wait for the water to go down. Can Bandicoot swim? I know kangaroos kinda can, and you should never get in water with a kangaroo because they're there to try drown things, despite being herbivores. Because like everything else in Australia, it wants to kill you. Blue gem is probably a deathless thing, which means I've already fucked it up. Five. Five. Okay. Beans. Okay, I think those signs are there because once you hit the switch, it turns out that's not a bunch more treats. That's a bunch of nitro. Fuck. Similar to how this one, you're supposed to wait until after you've gotten that box. Five. Gosh darn it. The only one that matters is getting the life. The others are just going to be one fruit. Hey, look, 8, and we've got 8 out of 88 boxes. Three, 4, 5. 6. And because, right, I was trying to jump more, not spin. Because the hazard crates still count as crates. You do have to go back and hit the switch. Three, 4, 5. I've always liked how later bonuses are almost harder than early levels were. And I don't mean like, oh yeah, the late levels have harder bonuses. I mean the late levels have bonuses that are harder than entire early levels were. Yep, all 25. Oh, that's what that loud sound was. I forgot that that's what the bugs do when the water is high, is they get loud. You can go in the water to a certain point, even as it's rising, but you will die if you try to go while it's all the way up. This Crash can't swim unassisted. Yep, gonna have to redo the level. Sure hope there's no boxes on that side. I think that's just giving you another safe platform later in the level. Yeah, right there. Okay. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, please be enough. Yay! Alright. Back in for the blue gem. What is this one? Tomb Waiter. I get it, like Tomb Raider, but waiting because it's through water. Okay, no dying. I don't know if bonus deaths count against deaths for the death route, but I'm not about to find out. I don't think they do, since you don't even lose a life on them, but why risk throwing it all away? Am I right, or am I correct? Never played any of the Tomb Raiders games, now that I think about it. Also, where is all this water coming and going from? Coming from and going to? Well, or just coming from and going. 'Cause also, I don't know why the music keeps coming in and out, and thank you. But dying on the death rope does not count. Dying once you get to the death road does not count. Because, in case you do something stupid like miss the platform. Yep. Cannot be in the water while it's full. I was on top of the box. Burble, burble, burble. Hey, how's it going? There we go. Blue. I'm doing alright. Probably finish up with this set of levels for the night and that'll be it. We'll end the boss afterwards. This one had the blue gem tied to it. It also has the boxes tied to the blue gem. There's no boxes off to the left that I remember, so we're not going to go to the left. I don't know. I took some took some more of my nighttime medicine a little while ago, so I'm already starting to kind of feel it. I think it's best I just go to bed after the stream. Sorry. I'm tired of having this cold. Oh, you can break those. Maybe? I don't know, we'll just see how I'm doing after this. Because I am feeling a lot better, but there's still just enough, mostly in my throat, that's making everything kind of suck right now. And sorry for just dipping without saying anything last night. My internet's been kind of spotty lately. Don't know why it's deciding to behave right now, but it completely disconnected me yesterday. Maybe I just missed some boxes. If it's using metal checkpoints. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I just missed some boxes last time. Yeah. It's just a cold. I don't know why it's been sticking around for so long. I was talking to my mom about it the other day, and because I'm pretty sure I got it from her, and she said it was it was a strong cold this year. It lasted, like, the cough alone lasted like 2 weeks. Okay. So I guess we're going back in for boxes. So, a cold, I don't mean a temperature, it's a kind of sickness. I'm not sure where the name cold comes from, but it's like a really weak flu. It's a seasonal sickness, not allergies, that it usually comes throughout winter, which is where I'm sure the name comes from. I just don't know why I still have it when it's already starting to feel like summer. Cool. How do you even miss boxes on this kind of level? Hmm. Okay. The only allergy I know I have is just to a medication that hopefully I won't ever even come close to. Yeah. Cool. strange thing is, I'm pretty sure I was missing a lot of boxes last time I went through. So that should be 6. That was weird. Should not have gone through crates like that. Okay, that's all the boxes for the bonus. Was it just that I forgot to get all of these ones? Okay, that's all of them. Okay, I'm still missing 4. What the heck? Maybe there were some at the fork at the beginning. Unfortunately, I don't think you can backtrack that far. Whatever. We'll give it one more try. Me too. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Oh, there's the 4 boxes. So, that also answers my question that there are no boxes all on one fat left side. No, the nitro boxes are counted. There's a green box at the very end that destroys all of them throughout the level. It was those 4 at the very beginning of the level where you have to go backwards, basically, to grab them. I hadn't ever grabbed them before because one of them was still guaranteed to give out an extra life. And they only do that the first time the box gets grabbed. If you're talking about before the bonus area, we'll be going back there in a second. And then in here, this is all the boxes. Just have the TNT get them. So yeah, still missing 5, hit that. There's all 5 of them. So one more regular level and then the boss. And then that'll be it. Probably. So in the remakes, they actually made another level using this theming exclusively for it, and it's one of the hardest levels in the entire series. Thankfully, it's not needed for progression, and I think it's accessible all the time. Otherwise, I think there's like another 1, maybe 2 levels in the future cityscape theming. I don't remember if you can kill those things when they're not in their shield. Oh, they can be killed. So we should go up to 52. Yep. Alright. Okay, 19 out of 19 in here. Nope, they went off. The ones that were like right here. Once you bounce on them, after 3 seconds they blow up, destroying anything near them, and they can chain react off of each other, so I just did that. Set off one and then had it get the other ones next to it. Nitro, if you touch, you set them off. So you don't, you just leave them and there's usually a switch to destroy them all at the end of the level. And there's boxes missing. I think it's a secret entrance that's tied to the time trials. Maybe I'm not at a point where I think I need mods, considering at most there's only ever like one active chatter in the chat. So
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who's obsolete.
and hey, look, it's the plane level, but a boss fight now. And just like the boss fight with Engine in the game before this, you gotta hit his robot and its flashing weak point. Yeah. So we've taken out the belly button and right shoulder. And I don't think there's any way to get health throughout this entire fight, so what you come in with is what you get. Granted, you always have 100 to start. Okay, both shoulders, stomach, and right gun is down. Hey, we beat him! Just kidding, phase 2. And now it's powered up. I don't think we actually get anything different. Don't even get health, that's for damn sure. And I'm not gonna win this time around. Not with 4 HP in a dream. Okay. Yep. And look, it's the Earth. And back to the beginning of the fight with you. Yeah. But again, I'm not at a point where I need mods yet. Never been a big fan of shmups. Definitely not whatever kind of shmup you want to call this. Cool. Hey, you can shoot down the fucking power gem. Okay. One more rocket pod, and then just whatever that thing is. There we go.
Not again!
Fruit bazooka. To fire fruit at a target, hold L2 button to raise gun, aim with directional buttons, press circle to fire, or B on an off-brand controller. And would you look at that? It's just after
It's
midnight.
funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you. For this we must destroy you! Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight.
Hmm,
Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have
okay.
foiled my plan. Or will you?
Can't use hub world, but alright. Okay, made a save state too, just to be safe. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for coming by. I need to get to bed. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. So yeah. Uh, Thanks for coming by, and I'll catch y'all next time. Take it easy.